Hello and welcome back to Children's Reading Cove. This is Chapter 5 of Pixie Tricks, Sprite's Secret. Chapter 5, Lost. Violet had to think fast. If Brittany found out about Sprite, she'd tell everybody. Brittany was like that. And Violet didn't know what would happen if other people found out about Sprite. They might be afraid. They might put Sprite in a jar or on a TV talk show. So Violet grabbed Sprite and shoved him into her sweater pocket. Violet, what are you doing? Brittany asked again. Hi, Brittany, Violet said. I'm just, taking a bath, Sprite whispered. Taking a bath, Violet said without thinking. Ha ha, Brittany said. Very funny, Violet. Violet blushed. That's Sprite. Just kidding, Violet said. I dropped something. Oh, Brittany said. She looked at her friend strangely. You'd better get out of there. I think there are bugs in that fountain. I saw one flying near your head before. Violet gasped. Brittany must have seen Sprite, but she thought he was a bug. Bugs, right, Violet said. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I've got to go, Brittany said. I've been waiting forever to get someone to help me in the shoe store. The sales clerks are acting really weird today. Brittany ran into the shoe store across from the fountain. Violet crouched behind the fish statue. She pulled Sprite from her pocket. Sprite frowned at Violet. He smoothed out his wings. What did you do that for? He asked. It was very cramped in there. I did it so no one would see you, Violet said. We should try again. We have to find Pix. I think he might have been here, Sprite said. Look. Sprite pointed to the shoe store. The workers in the store weren't helping the customers. They were playing catch with a pair of slippers. Angry customers yelled at them, but the workers didn't care. They kept on playing. Pix must have tapped them on the head, Sprite said. He's working fast. So let's look for him, Violet said. She started to step out of the fountain. A woman's voice blared over a loudspeaker. This is the mall manager, she said. The mall is closed. No work today. Just play. We're too late, Violet said. He must be headed somewhere else, Sprite said. He reached in his bag and pulled out more pixie dust. Where should we go? Maybe the playground, Violet said. There are lots of games to play there. Sprite blew the pixie dust on them. The fountain and the mall disappeared. Violet sneezed. She closed her eyes. When she opened them, all she saw was fog. Thick, gray fog. Sprite flew in front of her. She could barely see him. All she could see were his shimmering wings. Where are we? What happened? Violet asked. Did you make another mistake? No, Sprite said, but I'm not sure what happened. Maybe we should try to get out of this fog, Violet said. Sit on my shoulder so I don't lose you. Violet felt Sprite land on her shoulder. Then she took a step forward. The thick fog swirled around them. Violet couldn't see a thing. Violet took one step, then another. Then she stopped. This is no good, Violet said. I don't even know where we are. Sprite's tiny ears perked up. Do you hear that? Violet listened. She thought she heard kids laughing and playing. I think we're near the playground, Sprite said. You might be right, Violet said. So, how did this fog get here? Did Pix do it? Sprite shook his head. Pix can't do this kind of magic, but Hinky Pink could. Hinky who? Violet asked. Hinky Pink. He's another fairy, Sprite said. He can control the weather. He could be trying to keep us from catching Pix. Violet shivered. The fog felt cold and clammy. Can't we undo the magic? Violet asked. I could turn my sweater inside out again. That won't do, Sprite said. This magic is too strong for that. Then what can we do? Violet asked. There is one thing, Sprite said. We could try saying Hinky Pink's name backwards 3 times. Backwards? Violet asked. She tried to picture the name in her mind. You mean we have to say nip yigni? Her tongue tripped over the words. That's it, Sprite said, but we have to do it together. Slowly, Violet said. Violet's and Sprite's voices rang out in the fog. Nip ye nick, nip ye nick, nip ye nick. A strong wind came. It blew the fog away. Violet blinked. Now the sun shone brightly in her eyes. The sky was blue. There were no clouds in the sky. It was like magic. And the playground was right in front of them. We did it, Sprite said. Then he pointed at the playground. And there's Pix. End of chapter 5. We'll see you back here very, very soon for chapter 6. Bye-bye.